Once upon a time, Tracy Ragsdale became an employee of the Wolverine Worldwide Incorporated factory in Arkansas. Tracy worked happily until February of 1996 when she became ill and needed to take medical leave. Wolverine's sick policy allowed Tracy to have up to 7 months of unpaid sick leave. Unfortunately, Tracy needed to take all 7 months. In the 7th month, Tracy requested another 30 days of leave. Wolverine denied Tracy's request and terminated her employment since she had exhausted the allowed 7 months of sick leave. Tracy filed suit against Wolverine, claiming that she was entitled to 12 weeks more of unpaid sick leave under the Family Medical Leave Act. Wolverine had failed to designate any of Tracy's leave as family medical leave during the entire 7 months that Tracy was off. Wolverine made a huge mistake by not complying with the Family Medical Leave Act. The Human Resources team for parishes and schools wants to prevent these types of problems by presenting this brief guide for our supervisors. The goal of this presentation is to prepare you as a supervisor to properly handle employee leave situations. What is the Family Medical Leave Act? It's a law enacted to protect an employee's job when he or she needs to take leave for a serious health condition or to care for a family member with a serious health condition or due to being blessed with a child, whether through birth, adoption, or a foster care placement. An employee can take up to 12 weeks of leave for these purposes. They can even take leave intermittently if they need to. An employee who is caring for an ill or injured active military service member can take up to 26 weeks of leave. Why should we learn about the Family Medical Leave Act? Well, it's the law. The federal government requires us to follow this law. The Archdiocese of Baltimore has its own Family Medical Leave Act policy, which states that every parish and school is considered a covered employer regardless of its size. We want all of our parishes and schools to comply with this law because it ensures that our employees will be justly treated. Who is eligible for family medical leave? An employee has to have worked for you at least 12 months, although the 12 months don't have to be consecutive. The employee has to have worked at least 1,250 hours in the 12 months preceding the leave. So, for example, if you have a long-term substitute teacher working several months at a school, and then the assignment ends, but that employee returns the next school year and is hired as a regular employee, the prior long-term sub experience can be counted, so that employee could reach the 12-month 1,250 hour mark even with a break in service. When can an employee take family medical leave? If an employee is eligible, an absence over 3 days can start the family medical leave clock ticking. If an employee informs you he or she needs to take leave, whether it's for his or her own health condition, to care for a family member, or due to being blessed with a child, you'll want to start the family medical leave discussion. Let your employee know that you'll need information from a doctor to verify the need for the leave. Inform your employee that the leave will be calculated on a rolling 12-month calendar basis. In other words, if an employee takes a leave beginning on January 1, 2015 and takes 12 consecutive weeks of leave, that employee won't be eligible for family medical leave again until January 1, 2016. The calendar for the leave rolls right along with it. What information should be shared with employees taking leave? First, you'll want to make sure the employee is eligible for family medical leave. If the employee is working a regular 40-hour week schedule and has worked for you for over a year, that employee is probably going to be eligible for family medical leave. Please contact Human Resources anytime you need help determining if an employee is eligible for family medical leave. You'll want to check the employee's sick leave balance. Even though family medical leave by law is unpaid leave, the Archdiocese requires that sick leave be paid to employees while on family medical leave. If an employee is taking leave to care for a family member, that employee may also be eligible to be paid his or her own sick leave according to the Maryland Flexible Leave Act. The Maryland Flexible Leave Act is described in Module 3. If an employee's sick leave is exhausted while on family medical leave, that employee can apply for short-term disability benefits through Cigna, and if approved for those benefits, can receive 60% of their normal pay. So what forms and facts are available to share with employees? The Department of Labor offers great resources to share with employees. Fact sheet number 28 explains an employee's rights and responsibilities when taking family medical leave. Forms are also provided to help you administer family medical leave. The form entitled Certification of Healthcare Provider for Employee's Serious Health Condition, or WH-380E, is given to an employee taking leave for his or her own serious health condition. The form entitled Certification of Healthcare Provider for Family Member's Serious Health Condition, or WH-380F, is given to an employee taking leave to care for a family member with a serious health condition. The Notice of Eligibility and Rights and Responsibilities, Form WH-381, a supervisor completes to inform the employee of his or her rights under family medical leave, and, if possible, designates the leave at that time as either covered or not covered. The designation notice, WH-382, is the official notice to the employee that informs him or her if the leave will be covered under family medical leave or not covered under family medical leave. Form WH-382 should not be given to an employee until a certification form has been received back from a doctor indicating the need for the leave. The fact sheets and forms for family medical leave are all located on the Department of Labor website. If you don't wish to visit the Department of Labor website, please call Human Resources. We're happy to send you the forms and walk you through how to complete them. What happens once family medical leave starts? You should expect the certification form, either WH-380E or F, back within 15 calendar days of when the employee received it. If you don't receive the form back within 15 calendar days, please contact Human Resources, and we'll assist you by working with the employee to get the form back to you in a timely manner. If the certification form you receive indicates the leave will be longer than 12 weeks, please consult with Human Resources and we'll help you determine how long you plan to hold the position. An employee cannot return to work from his or her own medical leave without a release from a doctor. Please don't have any employees return to work without a medical release. It protects not only the employee, but also the parish or school. Where should family medical leave documents be stored? Family medical leave forms should be kept in a separate file, not in the personnel file. They need to be kept in a locked filing cabinet since they contain confidential medical information. Attendance records related to family medical leave should also be kept in a secure place, but should be handy so that the tracking of the leave can be done easily and consistently. For further information, please review Module 2 for instructions on how to complete the family medical leave forms. Module 3 will give you some information about the Maryland Flexible Leave Act. Please feel free to contact your Employee Relations Manager anytime you need assistance related to family medical leave. Molly Fern serves as the representative for the Newman Vicariate, and Regina McCurdy serves as the representative for the Seton Vicariate. Thank you for listening. We hope this has been helpful.